Hi everyone, welcome back to Active Queens. Thank you for listening today.
Yeah, thanks guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be talking a bit about like summer holidays, how you can feel your best for summer. Also like just not compare yourself to others throughout summer because it can be like a really difficult time, I think, when there's just so many bikini pics and everything around.
Definitely.
And you can compare yourself too much. So we're going to be delving into that, but should we do a little disclaimer?
Yes.
So just like we always say at the beginning of each episode, we're not doctors, we're not GPs or mental health professionals or anything like that. So if you actually have any serious issues or anything like that, please seek out to the relevant professionals. We're here just to have a chat, give our opinions, and help you out.
Yeah.
So what do you want to start with?
Should we do like preparing for summer?
Yeah, I feel like that's the phase I'm in.
Yeah, same. Holidays are coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, holidays are coming up. I've got one in.
Yeah, yours is before mine.
2 weeks. My first one.
Yeah.
We both got
although you went a couple, for a week.
Yeah, me and my holidays. So I went in February, but I feel like that wasn't really a summer holiday. Like we weren't in bikinis, we weren't. Like,
it wasn't sunbathing.
No, it weren't really that kind of holiday, which was quite nice.
Yeah. No stress.
My next holiday is April. I think it's like beginning of April, like 10th of April or something. Nice. So
we love a holiday.
Absolutely. The countdown is on. And then I've got July again, another one. The countdown is on. What about you? Where do you start?
I'm in the UK this year. I'm like away every month.
Oh, I love that for you. I just love it. I think like that's what I live for.
But now I'm stressed because I gain weight so quickly, so I'm like, I can't indulge on every holiday because I'm going on so many.
Do you feel like that's like a new thing you've started thinking though? But because since you've got into fitness a bit more and things like that, because I do feel like over the past year I've really committed myself to fitness, eating better and things like that, because I don't feel like last year I really cared that much.
Oh no, I've always cared.
Have you?
Like, even when I was a bit chunky, I was like, fuck.
You've never been chunky.
Yeah, but like, you know when you're bigger than what you are
no,
now.
I get
but
you.
I was like, nothing's going to stop me from putting a bikini on.
And you know what? I think that's like for this whole podcast. I think that actually needs to be the main thing.
I'm not putting a full-on onesie. I still need the tan. You know,
the full thing. Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Like, wear a bikini.
Yeah. Oh, 100%. Whatever the situation is. And I think the other thing is like, I don't know about you, but when I go on holiday, I don't even look at other women in their bikinis because I don't really care what you look like. You just go and have a good time, you? But also, like, no matter what size I am, like you said, I just want to go and have a good time too. Yeah, like, we earn these holidays, like, we work hard, whether that be like with fitness, with just work in general. Like, you need to give yourself a break as well.
I mean, I try and work out on holiday. Well, I say I do. I think it depends on the gym because I've been 100%. To some nice hotels. Well, we always try and go to a nice hotel.
Yeah.
But still, sometimes the gyms are shit.
No, agreed, definitely.
So if the gym is nice, I'll go. But if it's
it's hard, isn't it?
Like,
but I think it depends on the trip as well because, like, obviously, I've just got back from Berlin. There was no gym in Berlin. Well, there was, but I didn't know until I got there.
I would never do one on a sick break.
And also, that's what I was just going to say. Do you know how many steps I did?
Yeah, exactly.
My legs still hurt. Like 100,000 steps in 3 days.
That's crazy. You earned your meals.
This is it. So I think it depends on the holiday as well. Like if you're going to be active anyway, I'm not bothered about going to the gym. And also, they're short as well. Like city breaks, you never go for like more than 3 or 4 days. Exactly. But I do try and work out on holiday if I can, or even if I can't, like just try and be active. Just so it makes me feel better. Like
even if it was just once.
Yeah, exactly. You tried.
Yeah.
You tried. You can tick that box.
Swimming laps.
Absolutely.
My cocktail.
Yeah.
Bicep
curl with the whole towel. That's as much as I do. But no, I just think with preparing, maybe it's like. Well, for me anyway, I try to think, don't overtrain, don't undereat, don't do all of these crazy things that some people do because they're going on holiday. Like, I try to just keep my routine as normal as I can.
Yeah, no, same. I try and stay. I mean, last year, to be fair, I was doing loads for my holiday because I know I just
because you knew you were going on holiday.
Yeah.
What did you do that was extra?
Just like on the stairs stuff.
Oh, really? Just like as in after a couple of times after a session, you do that?
Nothing like, I guess
crazy.
That's not too crazy.
No, but I know you just added in a bit more cardio. Yeah. I get that. I think some people, like, if they feel like that's going to make them enjoy their holiday more, then absolutely go for it. But I think everybody's different and don't feel like you have to
do that. No,
exactly.
And then do enjoy your holidays. Eat. 100%. Like, you can always lose it.
This is it. And this is what I always think. I'm like, go on holiday, enjoy yourself. And then when you come back, deal with it then.
Yeah.
But then I guess kind of like the overall thing is like when you come back from holiday, don't overtrain, don't undereat. Just go back to normal. Exactly. I don't think it needs to be massively like excessive.
No, definitely not.
And I think like another thing I've written here as well is like if you restrict yourself before you go, I think you're more likely to overindulge when you're on holiday even more because you're now like, oh my god, I can eat everything because I'm on holiday.
That's my problem. You see. I'll go to the pudding aisle and get them all.
Oh, same. Literally same.
I don't come back with one.
No, but who comes back with one on holiday?
I'm like, that looks good.
Yeah.
And that looks
good. I'll just take one of everything, please.
Yeah, especially when it's all inclusive.
Yeah, massively. And it's hard, but like again, you just have to think, say if it's a week, 2 weeks, however long you're there, 2 weeks out of the whole year, and I know we said we're going away quite a bit, right? But for a normal person,
especially like maybe a family holiday.
Exactly.
You know,
if you're
one trip.
Yeah, but 2 weeks out of the year, even if it is 2 weeks 3 times in the year, 6 weeks out of your whole year is nothing compared to the rest of it.
Yeah, exactly.
If you're as healthy as you can be, if you're like doing your fitness and everything throughout the rest of the time, what is 6 weeks? Like in the grand scheme of things, I just think like you have to live your life.
As long as you're happy, you get that bikini on, girl.
Here. Absolutely.
Whatever the situation.
Literally. Talking about like bikinis and stuff, what's your like opinions on seeing everybody's photos and stuff on Instagram? Because I actually quite struggle with that, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, if I'm having like a down day, especially in summer, not feeling myself, and I see like, but then I do try and like think, is it edited? Like we don't know.
This is true.
A lot of say like celebs, shall we say, they get a lot of stuff done secret,
and even like the poses, the lighting and things like that, it all makes a massive impact.
I know how to take a good picture of myself.
Yeah, well this is it. Do you know what I mean? Angles. Yeah, and everybody's like not my best side. I know like what looks better. So I'm not going to stand in for a photo. Exactly.
I try not to look at it because like everyone knows how to take a good picture of themselves.
I do find it hard just because when I'm terrible for scrolling, like really bad. I just scroll, and then when I'm sat on the beach having my 500 cocktail of the day, I'm like, oh, they look like that, and I'm sat here with my bloated belly after like.
I'm sorry, but like everyone takes their bikini picture first thing.
This is true, actually. This is true. Yeah, who takes a bikini picture at the end of the day? That's good advice.
Yeah, like I do it first thing when I wake up.
Yeah, you're not gonna take it. Yeah, the skinniest point of the day.
Comes.
Yeah, and you're like, this is me.
Especially if you're on your. Oh, I don't want to be on touch with. I won't be on my period for any of the holidays.
Let's just all take a moment to pray for all of us.
That's
it's not the one, is it?
That's
it's just not the one. But again, we're all women. We just have to deal with it. And unfortunately, sometimes these things happen.
Yeah.
What about like on the actual holiday itself? Like, what is your? I know we spoke briefly about it then, but like, what is your opinion on training and stuff on holiday? And
if you want to go. But if you don't force yourself. Like, it's a holiday. You are there to relax. Like, do it if you're going to enjoy it, but if you're not going to have fun doing it, don't do it.
This is it, and I think
you're just going to feel worse.
Yeah, I agree. And sometimes I think it could be really hard, like when it's really hot.
Yeah, like we're not used to that.
We're used to rain and cold. And I think, like, again, maybe it's about like, if you do want to train, what kind of training do you want to do? Like, maybe I don't want to do a CrossFit because I'm going to get too sweaty, or I don't want to go for a run, it's too hot. Like, just do something you're going to enjoy.
Even if it's like half an hour just on the treadmill, I don't know, something.
Yeah, walking or like just anything.
Have to be intense.
And again, like you said,
you want to do something.
Yeah, this is the thing. I feel like I need to keep saying like, only if you want to.
But you can train every day, and that's your thing.
Yeah, well done, because I'm not doing that.
No, I've never done that every day.
I mean, so when I went to Spain in February, I trained Monday to Friday like I normally would. But I think because it wasn't like a normal trip, like, it wasn't normal. Home as well, this is it, exactly. It's more like for me, it's more of like, so my parents have a house in Spain, so it's more home rather than a hotel. Holiday, so it feels a bit different. But when we go in April, so
are you staying in a hotel then?
No, we're going back to my mum's again.
Okay.
But Charlie's coming in April as well. So I feel like when it was just with my family, like, they have their own routine, and I was just not on my own, but like I could do mine. But when I'm with Charlie, I think to me it feels like it's more of a holiday as such, because it's two of us.
He probably might not want to do that.
No, he definitely won't want to do that. So we'll probably, I don't know, maybe I'll go a couple of times, but I'm not going to put pressure on myself. But if I want to, I know I can, because I know that the gym there is good. But
I also think sometimes, like, because say like us, we train like all the time.
Yeah.
It's good to have a week's break.
I completely agree. Like my body does feel sore sometimes.
Ourselves. So it's good to have like a break, and then when we come back, we're like energized.
Let's go. We're motivated. Things like that. You know, I think that's a good point. Plateau. Yeah, that like just be at a point where you, and also like I think with motivation and stuff, like I was listening to a podcast the other day and it was saying if you just keep training, your body gets to a point where, for one, you're not, like you've just said, you're not going to see results because you're plateauing.
Yeah, exactly.
Because your body's just used to you doing the same thing all the time. Have a break, come back to it. You'll probably be able to lift heavier than you did before you left because your body is rested.
Exactly. So yeah, take it as a break.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try and do a bit of both, to be honest with you. Like maybe go a few days and then for the rest of it actually try and chill out.
My first holiday with Sam, I said, you know what it is? I just want to do a run where I'm going and see.
Nice, yeah, I like that, yeah.
No, it won't even be far, maybe even just like 3 miles.
Yeah, just to say you've done it.
Yeah,
I like that.
See. I feel like running in different countries.
Yeah, I do. When I went to Spain, I ran, and that was actually really nice.
Yeah, just like along the beach.
But again, you two do things like that together. So I feel like that would be really nice to do together. So that would be good.
Be my one form of exercise. That one.
Yeah, maybe I'd like to get a bit of steps in as well. Sometimes when I go away, if I can be bothered, walking to the bar and back.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm joking. I'm actually not joking.
But yeah, I'm not going to put too much pressure on myself. I'm just going to, I think, maybe try and eat better. Because I've got so many, for me, this year, personally.
No, I agree.
Normally I wouldn't.
I actually agree with that completely as well. Just not go mad on every single one. I want to enjoy them, and I'm not going to be like, no, don't have whatever. But at the same time, just be a bit more mindful, because sometimes I feel like I'm not.
Yeah, instead of 5Ks, maybe just get 1 or 2.
Yeah. I think that's good, though. I do think that's good.
Only because I've got... If it was my one holiday,
I'll be like, who cares? But I agree, I've got quite a few this year as well.
I still want to feel good and stuff.
No, I completely agree.
So, that's me, personally.
What about, like, alcohol on holiday? Because I just feel like alcohol's a big topic at the minute. And I'm still confused whether I want to drink alcohol or not, to be honest.
So, my first holiday with Sam, they actually don't serve alcohol in there.
Oh, yeah, I remember you saying.
It's like a retreat hotel.
Oh, I know, it's so bougie.
Yeah. Bougie guys.
No, it sounds really good, to be fair.
My boyfriend asked, he was like, oh,
are you bothered? Or
I was like, no, because we'll go to other beach clubs.
Okay.
And we can get like a cocktail then, but yeah, I wasn't that fast.
But I do feel like over... Probably even not that long ago, maybe like since January, I haven't really been drinking as much as I would before. And I don't know why, not because I've been trying to. I just don't fancy it. Me too. So, I've had the odd one.
I don't know if I'm going to fancy
This is it.
I'm going on girls' holiday, I'm definitely getting
Okay, that one is
my
a bit...
last holiday.
Oh, that's like the one to go for it.
Exactly. So I don't know about the others. If I fancy it, I'll have one, but I think that's also why I gain...
alcohol.
Because I'm eating 5 puddings and drinking all day.
Yeah, it's the cocktails. Yeah, actually, do you know how much stuff is in the cocktails? They taste so good. Sugar. But maybe.
But I don't know. Fancy what I mean, like if you're an all-inclusive again.
Oh, mate, yeah,
do it.
So, absolutely. I just think alcohol's a funny one. I just don't know how I feel about it.
Like what?
Just in general, like I haven't.
In general, not just
just in general. Like even when I went away in February, I had like 1 or 2, but because I hadn't been drinking as much, I was like, I actually felt, I don't know.
I think we're just so into our fitness right now.
Yeah, I agree. We're in our era of fitness, sure.
Yeah, like last year I was still going out, getting drunk.
Same.
I haven't been drunk this year.
No, I don't think, other than that one night, but I wouldn't say that was even that bad compared to how I have been. Like, because I had to stop myself, but I chose to stop drinking because I didn't want to feel hungover the next day.
I think because we work out the next day too.
Yeah.
We don't want to feel
I do definitely feel like my perspective of things like that has changed massively over the past few months.
I've been out for dinners recently. I've only had 1 or 2.
Yeah, me too. And I feel good for it. I really do.
I went to the Snug the other week. Only ordered 2 cocktails because you get sweet.
Ah, okay.
And they're like juice.
Yeah, it's quite dangerous. It really is. Like with cocktails, I could just drink and drink and drink.
Oh, I had literally a big bowl of pasta before.
Oh,
nothing was getting to my head.
Yeah, no, but even that though, like I think eating before and things like that helps too.
Yeah, but yeah, that's it really. Only 1 or 2.
Yeah, and even like alcohol in the sun, I think hits different.
Yes,
like it's more dodgy.
Drinking abroad, like I was saying to the girls at work, I was like, I don't know what it is, but I'm not hungover on holiday.
No, same. I could just keep going.
Yeah.
It was funny. I found a photo on my phone a couple of weeks ago of us, me and Charlie on our last holiday. This sounds so bad, but it was like 10 a.m. and we both had a cocktail.
No, me and Sam and our group, we was in Kavos. Oh shit, whole Greece, no it was just such a cheap holiday. Them lot were dying, and me and Sam was like,
"You're like, let's go!"
9 a.m. sex on the beach, cocktails, and our friends were like, "How are you doing this?" I'm like, you can't stop.
Yeah,
keep going. It was like beasts on that.
Yeah,
holiday.
This is what I mean, though. It's just funny how times change and how holidays affect things. And I think the other thing for me is who I'm with affects if I'm going to have a drink or not.
Yeah.
Like if I'm just with exactly, like if I'm just with my family, they're not really big drinkers, so therefore I'm going to probably not have a drink on my own, am I?
No.
Whereas if I'm with Charlie, we might both have a drink. Or like even when I went to Berlin with my sister, we both had a couple drinks. Like it depends who I'm with.
Yeah, I agree with that. If no one's drinking, I'm definitely
like you've just said that, like when you're going away with just Sam, because both of you are not that bothered about it, you won't. But if you're going on a girls' holiday and they're all drinking, you're not going to be the one that says, "Oh, guys, I'm not drinking tonight." Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Especially if it's pie.
Yeah, this is it exactly. So I think it's just about weighing up. Do you want to how do you feel about who are you with? And just I think you have to do what's good for you.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, because if you did go on that girls' holiday and you didn't want to drink, you could also say, fine, I don't want to drink, but that's not the choice you're going to make. So.
That's always fun.
Yeah, indeed. I just think alcohol's a really big topic, isn't it, at the minute? I think
definitely. I feel like less people are drinking.
Yeah. Oh, God, yeah, I do. It's massive at the minute, isn't it, not drinking? Which is good.
There's no positives, really.
There's actually not. No. Again, that was in a podcast I was listening to the other day. Yeah, the guy had not had a drink for I don't know what it was, 180 days or something ridiculous, a half a year. And then he had his first one when he went away. It's like this guy into fitness, and he was like, I felt fine, but at the same time I don't need it. I don't really want it, and I'm like, yeah, I feel you. So yeah, it's an interesting one, alcohol, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
What about when it comes to holidays and just for me it's about we've mentioned it before, but don't compensate. So when you're on the holiday, like we said, enjoy yourself and things like that, but when you come back, I think just maybe going into a bit more about not overtraining and stuff. How do you try and get back into a routine when you're back?
Just go back to literally what you was doing before.
Yeah, that's
going
what I do.
Back to eating your breakfast, lunch, and dinners. Mm-hmm. For me, to be fair, my breakfast and lunches are exactly the same every day.
Yeah, me too, pretty much.
And my dinners are they're the same every week, but
I know what you mean. Yeah.
So yeah, I just go back to that and your normal routine, because if you do gain a bit of weight, if you're going back to what you was doing, it should.
The other thing as well though that I found, even coming back from Berlin, so in Berlin obviously I was eating different stuff. It was only 3 days, but we weren't really eating breakfast because we were getting up later because my legs were so exhausted. Yeah. So we were having a brunch and then having a snack and dinner, whatever. But because I've been definitely eating more when we were there, when I come back this week, I found it quite difficult to get back into the routine with
I think
because I'm hungrier.
Time. Yeah,
because obviously when I'm at home more. I probably eat a bit less.
Yeah,
because I'm not walking as much.
You just gotta try and fight through. I think the first week's always.
It's always hard, isn't it? And I just feel now I'm okay because I've had 3-4 days back in routine. But the first few days getting back into it is difficult.
No, I find it hard. You just gotta ignore the hunger.
It's hard, really, isn't it?
It's really hard. I think try and keep busy.
Yeah, keep busy. Try and just get back into it, because I know that before I went, I didn't need any more, so therefore I don't need it now.
You work from home as well.
Yes. That's hard. That fridge.
Yeah, exactly. When you're at work,
there's
nothing there. Then
it's easier, isn't it? Because I don't bring it with me.
No,
so
exactly.
Maybe that's some advice I need. What about when it comes to pressure looking a certain way on holiday? I know we spoke a bit about Instagram and stuff, but do you feel like there's pressure, especially for women, to look a certain way when they go on holiday?
So. You never want to look like you feel like you're not feeling your best.
I think it's particularly our age though.
Yeah.
Pressure my mum or whatever, that kind of age group, 50s. I don't feel like they feel like there's a pressure to look a certain way, because to them they're we've had kids and whatever. We don't care.
I think it's an age thing.
I think that at this age is the worst. I feel the most pressure.
Baby,
yes, absolutely.
That probably feels
a lot. Yeah, I do feel like there's quite a lot of pressure.
If you really feel that way, then. This could sound harsh.
Go on.
Something about it.
No, I do think that too, though. I really do think that.
If you've been telling yourself for ages, right, sit down to yourself, maybe get your notepad out and think, right, even if it's just walking more every day, look at your diet. You don't even have to exercise to lose weight.
No, true.
You can just look at your foods. and see what you're eating. Because I see people's food shops and it's a lot of processed stuff.
This is true, and that kind of links back to the prepping, doesn't it? Because if you do feel like you're not feeling your best self, then maybe like think of how you can feel your best self for that holiday, and if that is cutting back a bit, like you said, doing a bit more walking or whatever, if that's going to make you feel better on a holiday, then do that. Everybody's different, but I think for us, because we're already at a point where we're like, no, I actually feel okay in myself. It's just about maintaining it.
Yeah, I think that's my thing, just like maintaining. So I'm always a bit of like a
fluctuant. I am as well, very much so.
But I just think if you're working out, eating hard, look, no one's body's gonna look the same either. You can't compare.
Never.
Like me and you, like we do basically
exactly the same.
Still, like,
exactly, we still look different. We're never going to be exactly the same.
We just got different bone structure, so
absolutely.
Don't try and aim to look like someone, because that ain't gonna happen.
No, I agree. And the other thing I kind of wrote down just about like pressure on holiday is like, don't feel like you have to wear a bikini if you don't want to. I know, like we've said, I will wear one no matter what, but that's because that's how we feel.
Yeah.
But if you feel like really not confident in yourself and you feel like it's going to ruin your holiday, or like wear what them things called, the cover-ups that you can like wear over bikinis,
if
or
that
like
makes you feel more comfortable, then do it.
Yeah, I think it's just about feeling confident in yourself and wear what makes you feel comfortable and confident.
Definitely. Even if you need to put like, I know girls do like their hair and makeup.
Yes.
That makes you feel better.
Go for it. Yeah.
I'm not one of those people.
I'm not either.
My hair up.
Yeah, sun cream.
My body.
Literally.
5 p.m. of the day.
Yeah, no, I'm exactly the same. But I think it's just do what works for you.
Yeah.
And like we've said with everything, if you feel like getting up and going to the gym is what works for you, if you feel like getting up, sitting on that sunbed all day works for you, like just do whatever.
It's your holiday, it's your break.
Exactly that. No, I couldn't agree more. And the other kind of thing we wrote, which kind of doesn't link to holidays, but it's just more in general about going out and enjoying yourself, was like about birthdays, special occasions, festivals, things like that. Like, like, I don't know, what are your thoughts on all of that? Like, mine is the same really as everything we've just said about just enjoying yourself and living life.
I guess for like birthdays and stuff, it's more like outfits for me.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the same as like, I guess it is like looking your best and stuff. Like, my outfits have always got to be on point.
Yeah.
And a festival, I've never been to one, but it would be the same. Like,
I think
fashion,
so.
Like, make sure I'm looking good. My hair and makeup's like looking good.
And just feeling the best that you can before. I think so.
I feel like that's why a lot of girls love hair and makeup, because maybe they might not be body confident, but doing their hair and makeup.
That's a good point.
And like fake tan.
Yeah, definitely. There's other things you can do to make yourself feel good, because don't get me wrong, like some people might, I don't know, be like, oh shit, I've got 2 weeks till my holiday, I can't exactly lose that much weight or whatever.
Spray tan.
There's other things you can do to make yourself feel confident about yourself, like you said, spray tan, have your makeup done, get your hair done, like all of it. Holiday prep. I have like a list before I go of everything.
Holiday prep is like a week.
Honestly, it really is. Like for a girl, anyway. Like them boys just turn up to the airport, like
I just
don't even pack.
Literally, and wax his eyebrows.
Yeah. It's like a whole preparation. But that makes me feel good about going on holiday.
I could not do holiday.
Can you imagine? Like if I had like dodgy nails, or if my eyebrows weren't done, or like I'd just feel rubbish going away.
Hairy beast.
Yeah. It's just like making yourself feel good, isn't it?
Exactly.
And the other thing I wrote down here was about on your birthday and things like that. I don't know whether you feel the same, but for me, I feel like there's pressure to like almost not work out and stuff. But for me, I enjoy it.
Oh, I've always worked out on my birthday.
I mean, I do now, because I'm like, no, it's my birthday and I enjoy working out, or I enjoy going for a run, so I'm gonna.
I think my mum said to me, when I was doing Courtney Batch, she's like, you don't have to do one. I was like,
that's where I feel the pressure from like family and stuff, and I think it's from people who don't exercise.
Yeah, they don't really understand.
And they're like, well, why would you want to work out on your birthday? You're just torturing yourself. And I'm like, no, I'm having fun.
Yeah. Like, I'll probably like wake up this year, do a run maybe.
Oh, maybe, yeah.
If I'm...
Do you know what I was thinking, right? You actually gonna think I'm mad, right? But I was like, I'm declaring it all today, that I would like to, for my birthday, like before or after, whatever, run 25k for being 25.
What's 25k?
It's only
miles?
4 more k than a half marathon.
Okay, so that's
so
like
the half marathon
miles.
is 21k.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, yeah, probably like 1.5 miles, 2 miles.
Yeah, we can do that.
I feel like we should do that.
I was hoping we could, like, each month, I said, like, maybe
increase it. Yeah, so maybe that could be our goal for July, June, July kind of time. We could do more. Yeah, 25k for 25. I feel like that's a good goal, though, isn't it?
Goal. Okay, that's our next.
So, guys, we've told you now. We've announced it. I really just, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, I'd really like to do that.
It's like next month we could do 14 miles.
Yeah, exactly, and like push it.
Yeah.
It could even, maybe we could do like, no, 25 miles is a bit much. I'll start a whole marathon.
No, we could do like 14. We can maybe up it to.
Yeah, I think so.
Because two.
Yeah. Okay, well that's the goal, guys. But literally. But like, I just feel like on birthdays, if I want to work out, I'm going to work out because I enjoy it. But if you don't enjoy it, don't do it.
Like, if you want to chill, do it.
Yeah, I just feel like
it's
the whole
personal preference.
Exactly, and the whole like overarching thing of this whole episode really is when you go on holiday, when you have stuff coming up, do what works for you. Yeah. And just feel confident in yourself, enjoy it.
Definitely.
And like your birthday's one day of the year.
Yeah,
go and eat that cake on your birthday. Because
it's a good one.
Absolutely. Because it cut a big slice, like half the cake. Yeah. Because what's the point? If not, you've got to just live your life. And I just think like it doesn't revolve around everything, does it? Fitness and food and stuff. You just have to enjoy it.
You won't even gain any weight that
No, from one day. It's what I mean. If you're focused on being the healthiest version of yourself for the rest of the year, couple weeks, couple days here, like,
gonna kill you.
And also with our holidays as well, they're spread out. Exactly. So you go on holiday, you can come back, get back into routine, feel better about yourself again. Literally. Go away, like, do you know what I mean? It's not like it's 6 weeks all at once, which is harder to maintain.
When we're at 80 in our rocking chairs,
exactly.
I'll be looking back.
Yeah, going. I'm glad I ate that cake. I'm glad I had that cocktail on holiday.
Exactly. You're just gonna look at memories.
Yeah, I completely agree. So
you don't want to regret eating.
No, never.
Not eating.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. So. Yeah, hopefully that helps.
Hopefully that helps with your holiday.
Indeed, we hope you all have fab summer holidays because I'm on the countdown to mine, I have to say.
Yeah, me too. I had a hot chocolate too.
Did you? It's okay, you have time. Yours not till May.
You know what? I was just like, it's fuel for tomorrow.
It is. Oh my god, yeah. So tomorrow, guys, when this comes out, we would have done our half marathon. But as we're recording this, our half marathon is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
No, so that's why I had one. It was a small one. I was like, it's fine.
Treat myself, literally.
Oh, we need to do our what was our challenge for this week?
Oh yeah, so we did it last week, didn't we? Our biggest win of the week, which we want to do as like a feature.
Week. Yeah.
What was yours?
I don't even know. 5 a.m. on my own to meet Laura.
Yes, we did our little workout. I think that might be mine too. Can we have the same? Is that allowed?
Only because I go with my boyfriend, so it's very easy to
you both get up together, yeah.
And when I see him in bed looking all cozy, I don't want to go.
My biggest win's probably the same. I struggle getting up early. Like, I struggle getting up early. But the last 3 weeks?
Yeah, you've been doing it.
Yeah, we've been trying to get up and do a workout. CrossFit we're doing at 5 a.m. as you do.
Yeah.
So I'm proud of us. We did it. And here's to another one next week, hopefully. But yeah, no, biggest win. Let us know what your biggest win is.
Yeah, comment down below.
We like to know what everybody else has been up to as well.
Definitely.
Next week, what we're going to be talking about?
Our half marathon.
Yes, guys, we have our half marathon tomorrow.
So we'll probably do tips, maybe stuff we'll do next time.
Yeah, how the day went, our experience of race day, things like that, which is always exciting.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, tune in for that next week. We're really looking forward to it.
Yeah, definitely.
Shall we say a bit about what do we think our time's going to be tomorrow?
Oh, yeah. I'm hoping for an hour and 50.
An hour and 50, she's feeling brave. I will be happy with anything under 2 hours, I have to say. Same. I'll get scared to be 150 and then I don't do it and I'm like, oh, so
that's a good idea.
Anything, let's go under 2 hours, but 150 really.
Yeah. I'll be well proud if we do that.
Same, literally. Well, the first ever, I come up on my memories, the first ever half marathon I did was 5 years ago and I got 2 hours and 4 minutes.
Okay.
So anything. And then
you did one this year.
Yeah, I can't. What was my time?
You got
it was definitely under 2. It was definitely under 2, which is why I just want to keep with under 2.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there. But we'll tell you all about it next week.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed we survive.
Thank you for listening, guys. Please like and subscribe and comment down below.
Yeah, thanks, guys. We'll see you next week.
Bye.
Bye.